That sumbitch is tough as woodpecker lips.
The Southern Saturday Podcast.
Oh, well, come on, son. You couldn't whoop a pitcher of meat.
It's like giving your ears a big glass of sweet tea.
Come on, boy. Shit.
Drink up and enjoy.
Hey, guys. Welcome to another episode. Let me redo that. That was terrible. We'll just keep it. Hey, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Southern Saturday Podcast. We got a familiar face, Mr. Brother Mao.
Hey, man, I'm back.
We can't get enough of Brother Mao.
Hey, man, I love being here, man.
Hey, man, it's been a while since I saw you, though.
Yeah, it's, what, about a month and a half? 2
Yeah, I don't
months?
think I ever told anybody, but I used to work with you.
Yeah. What's my best friend? The best days at work. All we did was laugh all day.
That's true.
Literally.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Hey, man, you got to get out of that place, though. Hey, man, look, look.
I don't think I can really say too much right now.
You can't.
Yeah.
And that ain't the point. Y'all comment on this video and tell Brother Mao he needs to start streaming because he's funny.
Yeah.
I've been telling this man for over a year, and he's been saying he's going to do it for over a year. He's going to start streaming on Twitch. His son bitch ain't done nothing.
I think the hardest thing is starting.
That's correct.
But I think once I actually start it, I'll be all right.
The second hardest thing is people will get in their head, man, this video is supposed to get 20 million views or whatever it is, and you're just it's not going to begin with.
I think that bums a lot of people out. Like, they'll do it, they'll get 10 views, and they're just like...
They feel like they did a lot of work for nothing.
Yeah, like they're wasting time.
But that's not true. My first videos were dog shit. They were awful.
I mean, they had some views. I seen them. Like the old ones before.
Yeah, but you got to think, man. I think they only had views because people now go back and watch them.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good thing, too, though. I mean,
back then, the only people that was commenting on it was like my friends and my family.
The people you shared it with?
Yeah, the people. They were literally just like, good job, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, me personally, I like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like everything you're doing. So, I love supporting people.
This is what supportive friends look like.
I love supporting people, so it don't really bother me, I look at all the videos you put. Some of them are retarded as hell, but and it's funny because I always try to actually put a stupid comment
that'll get some likes.
I always try to do it on purpose just to see if you'll catch it.
You know what's funny is your last few comments, they've been thinking that, like, I guess AI has been thinking that it was another language. So under your comment, it'll be like C translation.
My slang, yeah.
Like the last one you put, oh, you king DDDDD. And you had to literally click on it. And I don't know what DDD stands for in whatever language they thought it was.
I didn't know that was
But it was like, you're king perfection or something like that.
I didn't even know what that means.
It might not be the word, but whatever DDDD means in another language.
You look just like him then. That was a funny video. But you did look just like him.
I thought that video was hilarious.
Yes. Once I looked at it again, I was like, damn, he looks like somebody.
You know, it's so crazy. And this is how videos go. As you know, you've shot them with me.
Yeah.
Whatever you start the video doing, you always end up adding something else to it that you didn't plan on adding to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, that cookout video, we had so much we could do.
We had too much for that.
Yeah, we had to cut some stuff out. But it's like you just brainstorm and just think about it.
But you know what we're going to do next time? Which we have a video planned. We can't tell anybody, but we have a video planned that we're going to do. But we're going to shoot a separate version for YouTube. Because then it can be as long as you want it to be.
Oh, okay, like a little mini.
So, we'll shoot the reel. And then we'll shoot a separate long form version for YouTube. That's actually
a good idea. I never thought of that.
I think we're going to do that because a lot of stuff, I wish when I get to editing, I'm like, damn, I wish I could have kept that. I wish I could have put this in. We should have done this.
We're going to have to put some bloopers
We're going to do it all.
Those bloopers, I mean, some bloopers we can't, but...
I know. I still got them saved on my camera.
Yeah. I know one of them we can't put on there.
No, you're stupid ass.
That was a good one though, but we definitely can't put that one on there. But I know the one we can. Yeah, with DP, we can put that one on.
That one can go on there for sure. Yours could not.
Yeah, you'd be canceled. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be. That'd be you.
That'd be both of us.
Look at this guy. Look who he hangs out with.
You laughed at it.
He hangs out with terrible people.
Nah, man, but it's been good, man. Just had my birthday, so just turned 23.
Lying out his ass. Black don't crack, but you ain't like 23.
I mean, it's weird. So people say black don't crack, but like when I was in like middle school, everybody thought I was older.
But we're starting to realize that it's because y'all use the lotion, and white people are just now getting hip to the lotion. So now we'll start looking younger. When I'm 50, I'll start look at Joe Rogan. He probably uses lotion every day. He doesn't look 50-something years old.
It's weird because I don't. See, black. it's a weird subject because we have to use lotion. I mean, we're dry as hell. Our skin's white. Like,
yeah, you ever heard that?
Like
the Bill Burr joke where he's dating a black girl and she's telling him about the lotion.
No,
this is where I get this shit from. So he's like, she says something about him being ashy, and he's like, no, and she said she took her hand and went like this, and fucking dust started coming out. He's like, I'm white, you can't see it.
Well, one thing about me, I hate being dry. That's one thing I can't. I hate the dry feeling. So I always use, which I'm pretty sure you don't use it, but I use coconut oil. I use a lot of coconut oil.
You have to talk to Courtney, man. She uses all this shit.
Like coconut oil. My wife has a lot of stuff.
Courtney's moist all day.
Yeah, it's usually coconut oil and just regular lotion, like cocoa butter, stuff like that.
Man, I don't give a shit what lotion you're using.
So we use all that. So.
How'd you get here?
That's how you get the smells and stuff. But they have like lotion you can use in the bath, the shower.
Malcolm, I get it. I know.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
I didn't ask for a lotion education.
I mean, I never seen an ashy white person though, so I can't
because you can't tell.
I guess you can't, but I've never seen an ashy white person.
They're out there. You just can't tell.
So you don't use lotion at all, or?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But mine is I don't remember what it's called, but it's just scent-free lotion.
So you just use it for like dryness, though.
Like as soon as I get out the shower.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because you don't like being dry and all that.
Well, yeah. I mean, just I don't want to look 80 when I'm 50 either. Dude, I saw a guy the other day at the beach, and his whole body looked like a catcher's mitt. He had been. This guy was born in the sun and never got out of it. He was in the sun, like his skin.
I mean, the sun is good for you though, but
not as much as this guy.
Yeah, too much sun. No,
this guy's. I'm telling you, his body, everything looked like leather.
Do you get facials and stuff?
He didn't look real. What?
You get facials?
No,
you don't do none of that.
I give facials.
Yeah, I don't.
Dude, you lobbed that up. I had to knock that out of the park.
I'm not sure what to think about it. Yeah. So.
Sorry, Courtney. No, Courtney's actually got one scheduled. I've never had a massage. Nothing. None of that.
You haven't had a massage?
Never. I've never went and got a massage.
Dude, I had plenty of them. I fall asleep during.
Well, dude, I'd like to go get one. I tell Courtney all the time, I say, I need to go get a massage. I just never. I never got on my phone and was like, "Ooh, Saturday." Well, I never.
Well, I mean, I mostly got it because I think I was just real sore and just getting muscle spasms and shit like that. So I booked it one day, and I booked it, and it's like a little small lady was in there. She gave me a massage. Dude, I fell straight asleep as she was giving me a massage.
Did she stand up on your back?
No, she didn't.
Walk around.
Now, this is the thing. Don't tell them hard pressure. Because they will literally put their elbows under your shoulder.
That's what they're trying to do.
They'll try to kill you in there.
Dude, I watched that.
Nah, don't. It's like a deep tissue massage.
It's like watching those chiropractor videos, and then you'll watch those like sports therapy videos. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay. Why is this bitch naked? She ain't got to be naked. What are you just rubbing on her spine? You got her butt ass naked. She's wallowing around.
I do like the chiropractor. I go once a month for the chiropractor. That's just mainly just so I can just have my mobility, keep moving, But it feels good though.
But does your shit sound like that shit on?
Oh yeah, trust me.
Dude, I watched they'll hook those mics up to the people's like t-shirt or something, and then they'll just.
That's literally how it sounds. Though.
I bet.
They twist you like a fucking.
You seen these people doing it to dogs?
I have seen.
There's a guy chiropracting with their dogs.
I've seen that before.
This is rich shit. Like no poor person's doing shit like this.
About dog. He just gonna have to suffer. But
I wouldn't
I
even
wouldn't
know.
say suffer, but
I wouldn't even have a clue. Like, oh, is your back hurting? You fucking know. They're just taking him to be taken.
I don't know if they take him if they're irritated or what.
This motherfucker had this bulldog, and he had his head and his tail, and that motherfucker slapped them together like that, and it said, and that dog I said, that
motherfucker just look up at him. Yeah, nah.
And then he tries to calm him down, like his hair standing up, and he's growling. He's like, "Oh no, it was good. It was good."
They even take babies. You ever seen a baby get adjusted?
No.
I'm promise. It sounds crazy, but I've seen
because it is
a newborn baby. Like they were constipated, always crying, and they took him to the chiropractor, and you just see him you'll hear it crack or whatever. The baby will stop crying. 10 minutes later, he had a damn blowout. All type. It's crazy. It's weird, but I didn't see me personally.
No.
I didn't think nothing of it until my wife told me to go. And she always went. I'm just like, man, I ain't going to no damn chiropractor. I ain't going. And I was at work, and I bent down to pick something up, and I just got a sharp ass, pain just shoot through my leg. I was like, whoa, what the hell was that? And it was hurting for like a week, and I was like, I think it's about that time I go. Went to the chiropractor. Ain't had it since.
Look, man, chiropractor is kind of like Harry Potter. It's like there's only two sides. You either don't fuck with it all and think it's stupid, or you completely believe in it and you just love it. Those are the two sides of chiropractor. I know
people who don't believe in it. Like they think, man, it don't work. It doesn't do nothing to you. Me personally, it's helped me.
My grandma worked for one for years and swears by it.
Yeah.
My other grandma went and they could never pop her shit at all.
Yeah.
She's just built weird, I guess. Or this guy was lying his ass
my
off.
father-in-law, he went, but he doesn't really trust it, rather. I wouldn't say believe in it, but he doesn't really trust it. So he might go one time and they'd be like, yeah, come back next week. He'd be like, all right. And he just won't go back.
Well, it's just one of those things where it's like it's hard. It's not knocking chiropractic. It's almost everything nowadays where they're like,
yeah,
oh yeah, we'll need you to keep coming back. And you're just like, but do they?
Yeah.
Or is this a money racket? They're just racking up my insurance.
See, now that's the thing. Like when I first started, I had to go 3 times a week for like the actual treatment. And then once, it went away, they said, all right, you don't have to come 3 times a week no more. Just come once a month or you come twice a month. You decide. So I was like, I was going twice a month at one point, but at that point I was like, that's a little bit too often. I'm not feeling like I need to go. And then I just started going once a month, but your body pretty much tells you like, when you just feel like your neck feels tight and everything just feels tight. So we kind of plan it accordingly.
I just let Courtney jump on my back when that happens and we're good for at least a week.
Now that used to work. Back in the day, you get your grandma or somebody just, hey, walk on my back real quick.
Oh, dude, I used to love to lay on the floor and let somebody get on my back and literally try to push my chest through the floor.
You'd be like, right there. All right, jump. And they jump, fold you up in damn half.
Man.
So, but speaking of the Harry Potter stuff, like that's a perfect analogy because I watched all of them. My wife hasn't watched not one day.
I've never seen one of them. My wife loves every one of them.
They're good. Like
she swears by them.
Yeah, and you wouldn't even think I'm into no shit like that, but like I watched it one time.
It's
and I was
so crazy.
Like, damn, this shit it's kind of hard. And once that first one, and they just kept, they got fucking 10 of them, and they just kept making them, And they just now I stopped at like 5 or 6 because I got tired of watching them, but.
They're so good, but I couldn't make it through.
They're just so damn long. The movie's like 2.5 hours.
Exactly.
I'm like, damn, man. They just keep making them, and then
My wife says she loves them. I've never seen her watch one since we've been together. You know what I mean?
Like, it's really just hard to watch them because, I don't know.
You got to commit a pretty chunk of your day to it.
And I don't know how you look at it like this, but as the characters get older, it's just different watching them. When they was kids.
I would agree. I mean, I don't watch that, but any show where you follow them until they're grown, you're just like, yeah, okay.
It doesn't feel the same.
It's just like whenever you watch these shows and they'll come back and redo the show and now they're grown. I'm like, this shit ain't funny anymore. It was funny when a child said it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Y'all
so that's why
corny as fuck now.
I think that's kind of why I just went away from it.
Maybe. Well, that's what I tell people about wrestling. It's not a coincidence that as I was not a child anymore, I was like, I'm not going to watch this anymore.
See, so wrestling's weird. I don't watch it every day.
But you watch the pay-per-views.
I only watch the pay-per-views because I just want to see who's going to be, You know, they might bring Stone Cold out or something.
But you also understand as an adult that it's a scripted show.
Oh, yeah.
And it's entertainment.
Yeah, I mean,
There's people way older than us that do not.
Now, it is some people who think it's still.
Some, dude, I was in the middle of them. Like, I was right there in the middle of them. There's people standing up with their hands on both sides of their heads while the referee's distracted. Just going,
you
what
did
are
go.
you doing?
Yeah, I forgot you went.
What are you doing? I was like, he's doing the same thing he's been doing for 30 years.
But actually being there, how was it, though? Because, like.
Electric.
Because it was SummerSlam, right?
Yes.
That's one of the biggest ones.
Such a good show. When Logan Paul jumped up on that top rope and did a backflip out into the when you watch it on TV, you're like, that shit's wild. When you watch it in person, you're like, this motherfucker trusted that guy. Like,
because you got to think how high he is in the air.
He's probably 20 foot in the air.
Yeah, and if you like botch that,
and that other guy's got to catch him or break his fall, whatever you want. And he's got to. Like, what if he's like, oh no, look, when I wasn't ready, and like just face plants, like
that's
he's hospitalized
because like it is entertainment whatever, but like
but there's
shit
still
looks like it hurts.
Now that's where the people the wrestling's fake people, they don't realize like it is as far as who's gonna win, but all that shit they're doing, they're really doing it. That's a real backflip like, that guy just did. He really got hit with a chair. That happened.
Yeah, and you got him jumping off the damn top ropes outside the ring on the table. Like that really happened. I don't know what that table was made out of, but I guarantee you it wasn't foam. Yeah, like you can hit now as far as like the steel, steps.
Oh yeah, no, those sound like aluminum.
Yeah, I don't know.
But whatever, you're still getting thrown into something.
Now I did hear they was actually bringing the sports betting in it, and I don't know how that's gonna work, but that's kind of odd, knowing that people bet on wrestling. I don't know how that's actually gonna work.
They're doing it.
Yeah, I don't.
They're doing it. That would be like me betting on the Young and the Restless. If you wrote for the Young and the Restless, wouldn't you put your life savings on whatever? Yeah. You know what I mean?
They even have and it's like they have podcasts about who's gonna win, YouTube channels about who's gonna win. Like you could literally just go watch that.
Oh, that guy that I went with, Santi, I think's his name, Santi. His whole page is dedicated to reactions. Like he streams and watches WWE and clips it. That's
he reacts at like live time. Oh, okay.
And then he uploads the clips.
Yeah.
This guy was there like Queen Bee, or King Bee, whatever you want him to be. Everywhere this guy went, 50 people ran up to him and freaked out. There was a guy waiting in the lobby with a sign, just Santi, I've been following you for 10 years. I just want to meet you. And
he was with you? Like,
yeah.
Like y'all
we got sent together.
In the same seat, like same area and stuff?
Correct. Yeah. We got sent together. So we got sent on this Contremp trip together.
Yeah.
I got sent there just by sheer, they thought that I would kind of fit the crowd. Mm-hmm. He got sent there because this is his shit. This is what he does. He does WWE content. And this guy could not go anywhere. I've never seen anything like it. It would be like walking around the mall with Jelly Roll. Like, these people were running up to him, freaking out, losing their minds. And there was a guy in our hotel, and I was like, he's already in his room. And this guy was like, oh, God. Like, he was all the people. I was like, dude, I will text him and get him down here.
Did he come down?
Yeah, he came back down.
Oh, that's it.
And, dude, this guy poured his heart out and told him a life story about how he had been following him to try to meet him.
Yeah.
And I was like, that guy's going to wear your skin to his birthday is what he's going to do.
Did you meet anybody? Like, as far as, like, wrestlers? Did you, see anybody?
So, the GM, Nick Aldis, we were going to do some content stuff for, like, WWE socials before the match, but he ended up having to do some stuff with Triple H. But then I went backstage and I'd already met Jelly before, but I hung out with Jelly and MGK for a little while. My uncle's Jelly's guitar player.
Okay.
That was cool. Yeah.
I did not know that.
That was cool.
Damn, that's actually pretty dope.
I told my brother and them about it. My brother's girlfriend was like, you met Machine Gun Kelly? And I was like,
Machine Gun. He said the
I
whole
was,
name.
I was like, yeah. And she's like, what'd he say? I was like, what do you mean, what'd he say? I was like, we're just hanging out. What do you mean, what'd he say?
He said, "What up?"
I said he was juggling 3 oranges. That's what he was doing. That's legitimately what he was doing. He was juggling 3 oranges. I was only back there. We hung out. They were leaving, so we only hung out like 5 minutes. He's back there juggling oranges, and then out of nowhere, he just walks back in with a guitar. He's like, "Can anybody tune this a little bit?" And they tuned it up together, and they just started walking, singing that.
Yeah, I saw the video.
The clip I had or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They just started walking out in the hall singing that, and they walked and got on their bus. And I told my uncle and them bye, and that was it.
Dude, that's crazy. I didn't know your uncle was his
Guitar player, yeah.
guitar player. That's actually it's a small world.
My uncle's played with a bunch of people. Jelly by far the biggest one because he's literally at the top of the charts right now. But
how did that even happen? Like,
he's been in Nashville ever since he graduated from Vanderbilt, and he played with. Okay. He's been with Blake Shelton. He was with Old Crow Medicine Show for a long time. Allison Krauss, and then he started playing with Ashley McBride. And I want to say he was just playing with her because her guitar player was like in an accident or something. I can't remember. But I think she is who gave Jelly the recommendation. Because my uncle, he's not like mediocre guitar player. Like even people in Nashville are like, this guy, if you hand him any instrument, he can play it. Yeah. Mandolin, guitar, banjo, steel guitar, piano. Like, he's a freak, but that's all he does. Like, every time that I've ever hung out with my uncle, from the time that I can remember is him as a kid. He'll be sitting on the couch talking to you wherever he's at, doing whatever. He's just playing guitar practice and just talking to you while he plays. And not playing like media. I'm talking about Freebird. Just, yeah, what's up, man? Oh, cool. That's awesome. Like, that's how he is. And you'll be listening to it like, this motherfucker's shredding. That's just, he practices dope, every day, all day. But he's an absolute freak.
Yeah, I didn't know not one person you named that he played for besides Jelly Roll.
No, I didn't figure you would. So you know who Blake Shelton is, probably.
Okay, yeah, so I do know Blake Shelton.
You don't know who Allison Krauss is?
No,
she's a little older. She does like a lot of Christian like type country music. I've probably
seen like a clip or something. But
yeah. You've heard her voice before.
Yeah, I don't remember that name.
As soon as you hear her voice, you're like, oh, this bitch. Gotcha.
But speaking of wrestling, I used to Batista bomb my little brother a lot,
dude. Oh my God. I was so obsessed with wrestling when I was a kid.
I broke the whole fucking bed on my little brother.
We broke our trampoline right through it. I went right through it.
You went through the damn trampoline?
Through it. Me and my brother. Just through it.
What, Powerball?
I want to say a choke slam. I think it was a choke slam. Something where I had to throw some force down. Like, and it was always awesome to do it on a trampoline because you could get him way up over your head. You tell him to jump.
Yeah, I used to put my brother in sharpshooter.
Dude, I used to do a Stone Cold Stunner to everybody.
Yeah, see, I didn't know the sharpshooter actually hurt until somebody put me in that motherfucker. I said, hold on.
It don't feel right. Especially when they lean back with it.
I said, this shit actually fucking hurts.
Well, yeah, they're trying to connect your heel to your back of your head.
So once I started doing all the tricks and people was doing the tricks on me and I was like, yeah, maybe this shit actually does hurt.
Dude, I remember the first time I gave somebody a stunner, like, I thought, like, you would have thought I killed them. Because I grabbed their neck and they're still trying to stand up. Well, I'm not. I'm yanking it. Dude.
Now, speaking of that, right? So, I went bowling the other day, right? Mm-hmm. And I met a guy. This is just hilarious. But I met a guy. He was like the manager or whatever. But I went to school with him. But I didn't notice him at first, but like he walked by and I just kind of looked at him. My wife was just looking at me. She was like, why are you staring at him like that? I was like, he looks so damn familiar. As soon as he saw me, he looked, he was like, nope, come here, give me a hug. So he came around, we hugged each other, dapped each other up, and he was talking about stories. And one of the stories is in elementary school, maybe 4th, 5th grade. And this is when wrestling was like
on top of the world.
Its peak. And the Dudley Boys. One of our favorite groups, you know, of all time.
If you watched wrestling back then,
they was 3D, you know, they was fucking 3D and grandmas, all type of shit. Yeah. Like, it was crazy. And we literally used to walk around school, pick people up,
3D them,
and 3D them, no matter where we were.
Yeah,
we 3D'd some guy in the classroom through a box, like while the teacher was there and everything. But it's so cool because we'll do it, and the teacher won't be looking. We'll do it real quick, and then we'll go sit on our desk like nothing happened. We'll just be She went, what's that noise?
Billy's back's broke.
But this particular day we was at PE, and you know, a guy, he caught me. You know, they 3D'd me, whatever. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get you back. I don't know when, but I'm gonna get you back. And we was at PE, and caught the guy slipping. I'm just standing behind him. He don't even know I'm behind him. I'm just standing there. Picked him up. Guy came out of nowhere. My friend 3D'd him, broke his neck. Broke his damn neck. He's sitting there on the ground crying. We're thinking like, what the hell's going on? We literally broke this guy's neck in 5th grade.
Where'd it go, man?
So from that point on, I was like, yeah, we're not going to do that.
What happened to the guy?
Well, I mean, he broke his neck, went to the hospital and all that stuff, and then he came back to school, you know.
In a wheelchair.
Maybe a week later, had a big-ass neck brace on. You know, he was...
Motherfucker should have took you to court.
That's the thing. He didn't even tell. Like, he didn't tell on us. He didn't, you know, snitch on us. Nothing. We didn't get suspended, expelled, none of that shit.
I'd have snitched on your ass so fast.
Well, it was because we did it to each other all the time. Like he'll 3D me through a damn
Just
plastic
bad luck.
box. You know, all the time.
It was really your friend's fault, not yours.
Yeah, I just picked him up.
He had the neck.
Yeah, I just picked
He
him up.
snatched and twisted. That was his fault.
Now, we did fall with his ass, but...
Yeah, you have to. What are you going to do? Not do it?
Well,
You
once
already
we did
committed
it,
to it.
he was just screaming, just, he was crying. I was like, damn.
Dude, the shit
I felt so bad. Like,
the shit that you used to do in school. Like, I remember my brother was a freshman and I was a high school senior. And you know how everybody used to walk around the halls with their backpacks on? Because, like, I don't know how y'all's was. None of us ever really used our locker. We just put our books in our backpack.
I just had it for, like, the books. I didn't
Right.
really
You
put
walk
that
with
on.
your backpack from class to class. That's what we did. So I'm walking. I had the same lunch as my brother. My brother used to sit with us at lunch. And so we're walking down the hall, and it's me and my brother. And, dude, all of a sudden, this black guy walks out in front of us. This motherfucker's 6'8", probably. My brother is shorter than me. Dude, my brother sees this guy come out of the hall in front of him. And my brother's probably 5'5", 5'6" at the time. He runs and jumps and lands on this guy's back. And he's got his hand around his neck, choking this motherfucker. Dude, I'm slinging my backpack off like, dude, shit's about to go down. Like, we're about to get in a brawl in the middle of the hall. And Dylan didn't say, hey, man, get ready or nothing. He saw this guy and just ran and jumped up on his neck and started choking him. Like, frog, like, legs wrapped around him, everything, like a frog. And just started choking this guy.
Out the blue?
And this guy, dude, out the blue, didn't say a word to this guy. Saw the guy walk out in the hall, out of a classroom. He walked out in the hall. And my brother just leaps up on this guy's back and starts choking. This guy starts just trying to sling my brother off. Well, he finally slings him down, and my brother lands on his feet. And he turns around and sees who it is. He's like, oh, damn, that's Little Stag. And they dap up and walk off, and I'm sitting there like... I got my backpack off and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting there, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And Dylan's like, oh, man, that's Kirkland.
Dude, like,
I was like, I said, Dylan, hold on.
We would, yeah. You
I said,
gotta
Dylan, I said,
warn
I
somebody
said,
about
hold
some
on,
shit
man.
like that.
I said, Dylan, hold on. I said, how did you know that you was cool enough with him to jump up and try to choke the shit out of him in the middle of the hall? There ain't no way you knew. I don't even know if me and you's that cool. Like,
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you know?
I mean, you do have some friends that you just...
That you know, like you
play
play
a
your
little
best
extra,
friend.
yeah,
I said,
you
Dylan,
know,
I've never met
you
this
do
guy
have
in my
like that.
life. It's not like you hang out with him all the time. How the fuck did you know?
Was that your first time seeing him? Like, you never knew him?
I didn't have a clue who it was. Not a clue.
Was that guy a freshman too? Or
He had to have been. I guess he was.
big ass freshman, fucking 6'8".
Dude, he was every bit of 6'8". He ended up playing varsity his freshman year, basketball.
Okay.
So, I don't even remember if that was, I want to say that was his name, but I can't remember his name. But then my brother just jumped up and started choking the shit out of this dude in the middle of the hall.
Nah, I mean,
It was the craziest thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
I guess back in our time, like when we all were in high school, I mean, we did do crazy stuff in high school.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they still do, but it's more of like a viral video type idea now. Like, we were just doing it, but
Yeah.
we didn't
'Cause
care.
you
You
didn't
saw
have,
it.
you had phones, but they
Yeah.
were trash. I
Dude,
mean, you couldn't.
my freshman year, I had
couldn't
the light
record
up,
nothing.
bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam, like the Nokia play Snake on it.
I had the phone that you slide, you slide out, the keyboard comes out on the side.
Yeah, like, and
so
then you got
gotta turn
Blackberries
it.
came out. Remember when Blackberries came out?
Now, I had a Blackberry, but it was, it had the little ball in the middle.
That's right.
You kind of just
you rolled it around.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Did you have a Razor? You remember Razors?
I had a Razor.
My mom did. I never had one. I had a Nokia
The Razor
Slide.
was nice though because
Oh, they loved it.
you can we used to always record songs and like save it as your ringtone.
I remember
stuff like that.
whenever it became a thing where somebody would call your phone and you would hear a song. I thought that was the
ringback tone.
No, I'm talking about those are cool too.
Yeah.
I'm talking about your actual ringtone, like you could record it yourself.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that was the coolest thing in the world, and you could set a different ringtone for the people that called you.
Now the thing is, this is corny as hell. Don't know why I did it back then, but when you used to have your voicemail,
I knew you were fixing to say that.
I don't know why I did this shit, but like, I would literally sit at the TV. It's either MTV, or BET or VH1, I believe, but one of the three. And a song's about to come on. It'd be like, and the number one song is such and such. You'd be like, oh shit! You pull your phone out, you turn the damn TV up, you'll sit there and record it. You just get the perfect damn thing. You'd be like, hey, this Malcolm, man.
Black people always whisper their voicemail. Hey, this Malcolm, hit me up later, man. I can't get his phone right now.
I don't know why we did that. I don't even know why black people whisper. But it's like, I guess it's like, it gives you like a +2 in sexiness or some shit like that. like you get a +2 in your attributes.
I agree.
Like, hey man,
your
Malcolm,
attributes.
man, just
like you're building a creative
leave
player.
your name and number, man. Call you back. Bye.
Like you're building a creative player.
And this is the thing, you be like, bye. And then you
And
put
go back to the music, turn the music back up.
It was so lame back then. But
Sugar, how you get so fly?
and that's the thing, like looking back at it now, like as we're older,
You're lame
like,
as shit.
You
Like,
just see how like everything is now with just like
well,
the clothes you wear.
When you
the
look at the kids this age now, 13, 14 years old, you're like, these are the lamest kids on the planet. But then you look at what you did and you're like, I bet our parents were looking at us like, these kids are the lamest kids on the planet.
I'm wearing a t-shirt big as a fucking blimp. Like it's just crazy. Like
dude,
big ass jeans. My jeans look like pants, but they're shorts.
Exactly. Tall tees and jeans, man. Not for me. That was I didn't wear that.
It feels like everything was just like kind of lame now, like back then now.
But it's back. Mm-hmm. Everything we did is back. Starter jackets are back. All these things are back.
Now I love vintage stuff.
The bright neon colors, which if you ask anybody in my family, I never left this. Like the bright neon, the shit. That's been my style. I never left it. I knew it would come back.
That's even like photos, sports photos, football photos. When I play football, you just fucking sitting there. You on the football. You just.
I don't know how these kids
Now
don't have a big head. They got their own like cardboard cutouts
They
on
got
the
every damn
sideline.
thing. They got billboards.
I went to
all type of stuff now.
I can't remember who it was. It was Spanish Fort Sarah Land. Y'all don't know, but it don't matter. Well, they might know Sarah Land.
Well, they know Sarah. Yeah. Sarah Land's pretty good.
But they were announcing these kids, and as they announced them up on the scoreboard, it's like a smoky walkout with them with a football. Just I'm like, dude, what?
I'm telling you, like now, I'm telling you, these kids, dude,
they're gonna leave that school and be like, man, I'm the shit, and the world is gonna be like, no, you're not.
Dude, they're coming out fucking.
Go! You got to work at this steel mill now. Come on.
I done seen kids like have these football pictures taken or whatever. They're coming out fucking Rolexes on like Shador. I'm like, dude, like. We couldn't do. My coach would cuss us out. We did shit like that. I saw
a guy yesterday. We were at Topgolf yesterday. And this guy, when you walk up the stairs to go to the top level of Topgolf, there's a corner over there, and I guess it just kind of looks like the way Topgolf's designed. It does kind of look cool, but you can't tell he's at Topgolf. The back of it don't look like Topgolf, and ain't got no windows. This motherfucker's got 20s laid out in front of him, and he's kneeled down in front of him, and his boys are taking a video of him, and I was like, oh my God.
Should have leaf blow all this fucking money away.
I started to be like, hey man, you do content? You need me to give you a shout out or something? These guys are probably 17, 18 years old.
Yeah. See, I've never been in the showing my money trend. Like I can't.
I just don't get it. He might have had $150 laid out there. I'm like, who are you impressing with this? I don't get it. It ain't like it wasn't hundreds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't like he had $5,000 laid out there.
The only way I would ever join the money trend if I was like fucking Floyd Mayweather and like
exactly. You take $1 million duffel bag everywhere you go.
That's the only way I would do it. Other
well,
than that,
nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like it's a stupid thing to brag about.
I want you to think I'm broke any damn way.
If you coming to me talking about how much money you got, and then I see you pull up in that raggedy ass house, you just spending your money in the wrong spot.
Yeah, like I'm not. No. I think it's
And
pointless,
we
but
see that a lot in the South. I'm sure it happens up north.
it's probably
But
everywhere.
you go to the raggediest trailer you've ever seen in your life. This motherfucker's got a brand new car, brand new boat. And you're just
Gucci,
like,
diamond teeth.
yeah, he's dressed to the
Yeah.
nines everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think it's hustling backwards.
Exactly. Some bitch used to get dropped off at work and get out in brand new clothes. I was like, your girl leaving in the damn car.
But nowadays, that's kind of the image.
Just
you
how
have to
you how you look on the internet.
Yeah,
Is-
it's kind of because
But I think
it's just social media
that's
in
a dumb way to be on social media. Like if you're gonna be on social media, it should be for something other than I bought me brand new shoes. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't care if you bought brand new shoes. I don't care if you got a Tesla. I want to see something that's entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the person you are too, or the people you just hang around. Because some people hang around motherfuckers they gonna roast your ass all day. So
Exactly,
you gotta kind of lie to them in a sense. Now me, I don't give a damn.
Well, I'm not gonna roast nobody for not having money.
Yeah, I've been broke. I've been broke before.
That's a crazy way to. Look,
Shit,
my uncle the other day, we were talking about our trailer that we used to grow up in, which it was his parents' house first. It was my grandma and them's trailer.
Yeah,
and I told him that I have a stand up bit where I talk about being able to see the holes through the floor of the trailer that we grew up in. He said, "Oh yeah, I used to tell people I'd be sitting there taking a shit, petting the dog under the trailer." I said, "Dude, that's about right." It was. I'm never gonna roast nobody for not having money. That's crazy.
Nah,
but
see,
now I will roast your ass if you are doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just, those people that ain't got no work ethic, no hustle. They just gliding through life, leaning on somebody else.
I don't like. I'm a work, so the people that don't work, I just don't understand that. I don't.
Something in me, like I'd rather die than ask for help. You know what I mean?
I think that's a lot of men in general.
I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna ask you now if it's if I gotta go cut down a fucking tree. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you.
Well, no, that's different. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, hey, man, you think you can loan me like $20 till next? No, I would rather die. I'd rather go sell my TV than you know what I mean. Like I remember telling Courtney one time we had just moved in and
yeah, I'm over here.
Yeah, we had just moved in here and our lawnmower had something wrong with it. I don't remember what, but we had to take it to Sarah Lynn Lawn and Garden, and Courtney was like, you can just borrow. Emily and them said you can borrow their trailer. I said I'd rather die. I said I'll go buy a trailer today to take the lawnmower with. She's like, Justin, she said that you can use it, and I was like, I'll go buy a trailer.
Yeah, I don't know what it is though. I don't know why is that.
I don't know, but that's not a bad attribute to have. Like, it's not to say that I never need help. I'm sure that I need help way more than I ask for. But like having that sense of being able to do something yourself is a good quality to have. You'd much rather that quality than the quality to just be like, oh, somebody else do it for me all the time. Mama got me.
The only time I shouldn't. The only time I really don't care sometimes is at work, especially if I'm pissed off.
Hold on, that's different.
Yeah, if I'm
everybody's
pissed
getting
off,
paid the same there.
Yeah, if I'm mad as hell, they'll get it. They'll be all right.
Especially when you come into work and you got fucked, like the last shift fucked you.
That's the worst feeling.
Oh, the worst feeling
and then you have to do 12 hours.
The worst feeling ever is to walk into work having to work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get to go take a shit. You don't get to lay your stuff down, maybe sit down. And no, they just walk in. They're like, hey, man, they need you up there. And you're just like, those are the days when you literally think to yourself, like, do I need this job? Do I have to have it? And you're like, yeah, I have to have it. So I'm gonna go.
I mean, sometimes
you have to go up there and eat it, but you taking your time going up there.
Oh, see, that's one thing I tell people all the time. Look, you can't work me as hard as I'm gonna work.
Exactly. You can't work me harder than I plan on working.
Exactly. So now I just go to work with a clear mind now.
Well, yeah.
I do my 12 hours and go home.
That's the best way to do it, especially for. It's not like that's your company. You know what I mean? That's not your company. No. That's a company that and those people. I'm not talking about that company in general. Just everybody. There's guys at those jobs that think for whatever reason you're at prison. Hey man, can't let you out. I was like, let me.
You know what's funny? I worked at I worked at this store before, and I was in the electronics department, right? And so get this clear, electronics department.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just, you need help with TVs, you need help with iPads, keyboard, whatever. You can ask me about anything. I'll let you know about it if it's good, whatever. So it's, Alabama, it always rains. And it was a damn storm outside. I thought it was a hurricane. It was raining so damn bad. Carts, it was raining so bad. It was
People
no
just
carts
leaving their
inside.
carts everywhere.
It was no carts inside the building. So they come on the intercom and, hey, we need people to help get carts, blah, blah, blah. And, I'm not thinking of it. I'm in the electronics department. And somebody kind of just looked at me, and I'm just like, okay, man. So I keep working. So they're gonna have the nerve, hey man, I had to go outside and get some cards. I'm like, go outside and get some cards. I said, all right. So I just kind of ignored it. I said okay, but I just stayed where I was at, helping people, grabbing TVs, whatever. And then they come on the intercom. Hey, we need Malcolm at Register 5. I'm like, okay. So I'll go up to Register 5, one of the managers. Hey, we're gonna need you to go outside and get some buggies and stuff, man. All right. Check my pockets. Went straight to the fucking car, went home.
Because you know what they did. They had already asked everybody else, like, man, tell that new guy, Malcolm.
Yeah. And see, I was newer, but at the same time, like, nah, y'all think I'm a duck.
Well, they kept asking everybody else, and everybody's like, man, tell that new guy Malcolm to go do it. And they're like, oh, yeah, Malcolm, we'll go tell him.
I said, yeah, I'll go get him. I'll go get him right now.
Yeah.
Went in the fucking car, went straight to the fucking house. Hey, where you at? Jump on the TV.
Dude, I can't remember who it was. I swear I don't remember. But it was a similar situation where they told them to go do some bullshit, and they worked at like it was an electronics type store. It had to have been maybe like a Radio Shack or something.
Circuit City or something.
Something like that. Something like like maybe Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
And they told them to do some bullshit. And I remember they changed. You remember back whenever computers had screensavers?
Oh, yeah.
And you could change the screensavers? The damn screensaver said, fuck you, I quit. They left. And it was just bouncing around. Fuck you, I quit. And I guess it was on all the computers. Like, I don't know if it just did it on one or whatever.
Yeah.
When you tell a story, you'd like to believe that it's on all the computers. So for the sake of this story, it's on every computer screen in Best Buy. And they're all just bouncing. Fuck you, I quit.
I'm telling you, some of these people, I'm telling you, like, some of these jobs, they'll test you.
It's just people, for whatever reason, human beings have a problem with power. And a lot of the human beings can't handle power. It's like, dude, just because you're a boss at Citco or wherever the hell it is, you know what I mean? You're actually not like a greater person, or you don't really have like, you got a little bit of power, but this is not prison. If I do something that you tell me to do, it's because I wanted to do it.
Exactly.
It's definitely not because you said it.
Like, and it also depends on how you ask me.
Exactly. There's a difference in be like, hey, Malcolm, if you don't mind, can you pick up that table and we need to move it over there because we got some people coming. You'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Malcolm, get that table, get it over there right now if you don't mind. Like, that's different.
I kind of look like, hold on, huh?
That's different.
It's two Malcolms?
Well, there's a thing where where I remember at the old job, if somebody'd say something, I'd be like, no, that ain't happening. I ain't doing that. They'd be like, well, no, man, you got to do it. I told you to do it. I'm like,
I mean, I've been there since I've seen you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not happening. What do you mean?
Yeah, I've seen you. It also depends on, where the help is needed.
Well, yeah, like it's not one of those things. Like if you said to do something and I looked at it and I said, that really needs to be done, I'm more apt to do that. Yeah. You come tell me some stupid shit to do that I know don't make no damn sense. I'm going to tell you no in your face.
Yeah. That's it. I don't, and that's the thing. I don't have a problem working, so it doesn't bother me. But like I said, if you talk crazy, I'm glad like I ain't even hear you, first off. Mm-hmm. Second off, I might just disappear. I might go use the bathroom, You ain't gonna know where the hell I'm at, but it's one of those things, you know what I mean? Like, nah.
It's just it's a respect thing, I guess.
Yeah, I respect everybody, but once you kind of
you see it happen everywhere. I worked at Wenzel's Oyster House, which is nothing. It's a restaurant. If y'all don't know, it's a little franchise restaurant down
I think
here.
some people should have. They should. I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah, no, I mean, but it's only down here.
Oh yeah,
it's not anywhere else.
Yeah.
So it's an oyster house. There's a bunch of them, but I worked at one locally, and dude, they would beg people to be a manager because nobody wanted to do it because it was less money. They would give you some little benefits or
like
whatever,
discounts or something.
No, I want to say that they would offer you maybe like some raggedy ass insurance or something. Like you got you got some benefits, but nobody wanted it because you ain't make shit. Like they're paying you like $9 an hour. That's it.
How you the manager? What?
The
$9?
waiters are making way more, like in cash. So we're leaving. I was bartending. We're making a fortune. Like some nights you might make $200-$300 and just leave with cash.
Yeah.
So to become a manager, you had to have either really needed the insurance coverage or something like that, or maybe you wanted it for your resume, whatever it may be. Dude, you would watch these people, and like they would give them a manager job, and then the next day they would come into work. You'd be like, "Who the fuck is this?" Like. It'd be completely different person.
New person.
Talking about walking around. We'll see which one of you guys are going home first. Don't really know about it right now. You're like, Paul, or whatever his name was. Like, where's the guy that was just joking with all of us yesterday? You don't have to change. All you do now is tell us when shit happens.
I don't know why people are like that. Me personally, I don't think I would change.
They can't handle it. They can't handle it. It wouldn't bother me at all.
Because I think I'm just too relaxed to really just, be that sergeant, whatever.
But you don't. That's what people don't understand. You don't have to be.
No.
These people will still do they were doing the job yesterday before you got the job.
Exactly.
They're still going to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, because if I'm in a good mood and I'm talking to you, like you're going to be in a good mood too. So
exactly.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
now,
I got to have the morale.
If you walk in and every single person, like there's no tables getting served and they're all in the back having a party, get mad, whatever you need to do. But for the most part, these people already know what to do. You're just there to go talk to the customers and close the damn store out at the end of the day.
Like, I done had some jobs, but I've been at this job pretty long, so I would say it's not, it's still a good job. But I've had some jobs.
It's a great job. It really is.
Get good money. So.
It's a really good job. The place that I worked with Malcolm, it was a really.
You was there a long time.
13 years. It was a good job. And
you were there a long
people think because I left it was some shitty, awful job. Like, no, there's shitty people everywhere. That company was a good job.
I mean, wherever you go, it's going to be, it's the same thing. You're going to have good days, bad days.
Exactly. It was a really good job.
And you just had, you made it to where you're at now, to where you don't have to work there.
I'm just blessed.
You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not, I work hard, but it's just lucky a little bit too. You get a little bit of luck on top of it.
First class and stuff, got a mansion and stuff now, so it's like
a mansion. Where you see one of those at?
Hey, I'm manifesting it for you, man.
There you go. Now you keep talking it up. I've been trying to get you to do anything other than nothing.
So yeah, I mean, I'm
gonna
start streaming.
Don't tell these people that. You told them that last episode.
I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. I'm gonna start streaming. Get my stream keys on TikTok, stuff like that. I'm gonna start streaming.
What's a stream key?
You gotta. Well, it's a stream key. You
can't just go live.
You can, but you gotta have it to where you can stream on multiple platforms at the same time.
Oh, so you can use one camera to do multiple platforms?
Well, it'll be another camera, but it'll have to be on the same like Elgato or Stream Deck rather. So like I can't have a Stream Deck and stream on this.
So you can be streaming at Twitch and TikTok at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what a lot of people do. Sometimes they'll
Smart.
do because I mean you getting both.
Does
both
TikTok
sides.
stream? I haven't looked into it because I don't do it, but I'm sure that there's like subscription on TikTok as well.
Yeah, so you'll have to have a base to where you'll actually get some revenue and stuff like that. Same with Twitch. Twitch, you got to have a certain amount of people watching you at one time on an average just to make it to the next step. So you can't.
Yeah, well, that's smart because if not, you just get
they'll just
flood of
yeah.
So
you got to have people just keep adding you, but they have to watch it at the same time. Once you get that average, then you can get being an affiliate.
It's just like a TikTok shop or anything else.
Then you can start putting ads and stuff like that. So
TikTok shop is a good, that's about all that I think of TikTok being good for anymore.
TikTok Shop.
Yeah,
I bought some stuff on there.
I buy all kinds of shit on
Yeah,
TikTok
I
Shop.
bought some stuff on there before.
And it's good for creators.
Have you ever sold anything like merch or anything? On
Yeah,
TikTok
all
Shop?
my hats and stuff are on there.
Okay.
All my hats and shirts are on TikTok Shop through Old School Hats, but
Oh,
they're all
through
in
him.
in my bio. But they're on TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
Courtney's gonna start doing TikTok Shop videos.
She's been doing good.
Yeah,
She's been killing it. Like those
Well, I mean-
acting like each other.
That's all me.
Yeah,
I know it's
you
Courtney.
do a lot of.
I do all of it. I do everything. But she is so good comedically.
Mm-hmm.
She's a good actress. Like her timing in her comedy is good.
She acts like you perfect.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Like if I come up with an idea and get her to do it, she's gonna do it funny.
Yeah, and that's the thing. She's down to do it.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? So you got to have somebody who.
Which in the
down to do it,
beginning
too.
she wasn't. So it's good that now she'll come home because her page is doing so well. She'll come home and she'll be like, "You got any more ideas for my channel?"
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Yeah, we'll do something. We'll do something today." But I told her we should do TikTok Shop, but funny. Like get a steam cleaner and be like, "Well, the dog just shit all over the rug, so let's see if this motherfucker really works."
Yeah.
And like shit like that. Or I told her she wanted to do
Because you do those a lot too.
Yeah, she requests some samples of like cups. She loves cups, and it was some brand or whatever. I was like, is it spill proof?
Stanley cup or something like that?
No, but maybe like a Yeti type cup, but not really. Maybe for your coffee, like a little whatever. I was like, are they spill proof? And she's like, yeah. I was like, so that's an easy one. You literally go show people it's spill proof by pranking me or pranking Jackson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
About to throw it in the damn face.
And like, don't tell me when you're going to do it. Get my honest reaction. And then that's a funny TikTok Shop video.
But but that's the thing. How would she really know your honest reaction? Because we talked about this, right? She'll have to have a camera set up.
No. This is one of those things where I come around the corner like this. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So she's already recording. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so. If she sets up a tripod, I'm not gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Let me tell y'all.
Let me
tell y'all. Exactly. If you call me out on it. If you ever see me doing one of those prank videos, I didn't know we had a dash cam right in my face.
You got fucking 5 cameras set up.
I didn't know there was a tripod right in front of me when my wife did this. I hate those videos so much.
I'm gonna call you out on
them. No, you'll never see me do it. Never. You'll never see me do it. I hate those videos with a passion. What I hate even more is there's people in the comments like, "Oh my God, she got him again."
But isn't it has to be some type of good acting though on their part?
But it's ass. That's the worst part about it. The acting is worse than the prank. The acting's terrible.
Some of them do.
And I think that maybe
acting.
I have a knack for really catching when something's acting or not.
Yeah.
But then again, this is my mantra that I've started with my son. I'll say the world, and my son will say, is full of stupid people. That's true.
Oh, that's what he says now?
Yeah. I'll say the world, and he will say, it's full of stupid people. I tell him that when I'm driving all the time. When somebody does some dumb shit, I'm like, Jackson, the world, and he'll say, it's full of stupid people.
It really is.
It is. When you go read the comments on any video ever, most of them are stupid people.
That's catchy. Y'all use it.
That's what I think we're gonna do something with that. Like that's a good. You could put it on anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's catchy. You might want to use that. Because I kind of want a shirt or something. Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. The world, and then on the back, and
it's full of stupid people.
I'm
world ...
Get on that today.
I can make one when you leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one. I'm really gonna need about 2 of them.
Well, y'all heard it here first, Brother Mal. I'm getting some merch made.
Yeah, I'm gonna need one.
The world is full of stupid.
Because
that's very. It drives me crazy.
Well, people
man.
can't drive any damn way.
No, but
I don't know if people in this.
No, it's everywhere. Some people, but there's places where people drive really well. If I'm driving in Atlanta, I know it's busy, but I love it because everybody there knows how to drive. They all know how to drive. If we're going somewhere, it might be 1,000 of us, but we're all going the same speed. Nobody's cutting in front of nobody. Now, if you go to Nashville, there's 1 million people there, and everybody's doing everything wrong.
I think I drove through Virginia one time, They can't.
Dallas is pretty bad too. They don't really know how to drive either.
Well, see, that's the thing about Texas. They got 8 fucking lanes.
Yeah, it's a 16-lane highway.
Nobody
Why are y'all still
fucking
cutting
drive.
me off?
Nobody can fucking drive.
In
They got 8
Atlanta, you
lanes.
can be in 2 lanes and everybody knows what to do.
Now down here, hey, you gonna have to learn how to drive down this one bit.
But these people down here aggravate the shit out of me. You know what's... Nobody's gonna know what this means. But you know that stop when you're coming off of Montlemar to Airport Boulevard, and it's got that sign right there. It says, "Don't be delayed if it's a red light." Go ahead and pull right there to the right. Almost every day I scream at these people, just sitting there in the right turning lane, just waiting for it to turn green.
And then they go the same
Got
fucking
50
way.
cars behind them.
They
There's the
go
only
the
way they
same
can
fucking
go.
way.
There's the only way they can go. They're in a only turning lane.
Hey, that's literally. Hey, trust me.
It's like the same example is when somebody they pull too far out in the intersection and now nobody else at the green light can go. Oh God!
Yeah, because don't even get me. I hate when motherfuckers pull out in front of you. Now, granted, I might not be going the speed limit,
Sure.
but don't pull out in front of me and go 20.
You know what's worse?
Because I really want to hit you.
When they pull out in front of you and nobody was behind you. You're just like, you couldn't have waited on just me?
You could have waited 5 fucking seconds. So now I got to get in this lane, go around you, look at you the whole fucking way, and then keep going. Because I'm like
Those
I'm
left lane, that's why me and you get along. We're the same person. Those left lane drivers that go slow or sit with a right lane guy.
I can't.
We've had cars for over 100 years, and people don't know that this is the passing lane. I don't care if the speed limit is 70 and you're going 80. Are you passing this guy? That's all that matters.
Go fucking 90.
Don't have a line behind you. And, dude, they have to see in their rear view there's 800 people behind me in the left lane just waiting on me.
Some people are just jackasses. Some people just like doing that.
A guy that we used to work with, I told that story because I come in mad one day, and I was like, these people in the left lane, they just ride side by side and won't pass. And this guy said, man, I said, if they want to, they can just go around me. I was like, so you're one of those people.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm going over the speed limit fast and somebody's like just trying to get by me, but I'm already flying and you're still trying to get by me, and like it's a car in front of me and I can't go nowhere, I'm gonna make sure you don't pass me.
But what else would you do in that situation? There's
Exactly.
nothing you could do.
Like we're all flying. It's a car in front of me, and you're just going lane to lane, just lane to lane.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
come up here. We'll pass. We're already passing a truck. You'll try to pass me, and then the truck slows you down. Now you got to get back behind me.
Me and Courtney drove home from Nashville, and there was this guy in a Camry. And I swear, we stayed right here trying to get around. The line's long. This guy did this the whole way. Mm-hmm. He would just get back and just floor it back up to. I was like,
it's
this
stupid.
guy's crazy. He has wasted
And it pisses me off.
$1,000
So
in
guess
gas.
what? I'm not letting your ass over. Don't get it. Don't wait on me because I ain't letting your ass over.
The world is full of stupid people.
I'm telling you, like,
Dude, that's our new motto.
I listen. Well, it's kind of fucked up, but I ain't gonna say I let somebody get pulled over the other day, but
What you mean you let him?
they got pulled up. So we're on 158, which I don't know if they know, but we're on 158. It's a fucking blacked out Silverado. Doesn't even look like a fucking sheriff car, but it is, or sheriff truck, but it is blacked out, got the lights. So I pass it. I'm flying, but I see
Probably
it.
wasn't
So
a sheriff.
yeah, I don't know what.
Sheriffs
I
don't
just
care
know it's
about nothing.
unmarked.
Yeah,
but
anyway, go ahead.
he's flying. I'm flying. I'm like, damn. So I slow down. I just let my foot off the brake. So it's the car ahead of me. They pull out, whatever. They don't know the truck behind me is a damn cop. So I kind of passed them.
What was you going to do?
Well, see, I passed them kind of slow, and we're getting to the point where you take his left, and the car in front of me was just like, fuck it. They just fucking, I'm talking about, stepped on it. And I'm just like, I'm trying to flash my lights because they don't know I'm flashing my lights. So I try to flash my lights with the car, try to slow it down. They just fucking flooring. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it.
Well, you do all you can do, man.
We stop at the red light. The car's in front of me again. I'm trying to flash him again. Like, all right, motherfucker, hey, he behind us now. Hit the red light. This motherfucker stomped it again. I said, all right, well, hey, that truck said, went right behind, like fucking Tetris, just went right behind that motherfucker. Turned the lights on. I said, what told you, stupid ass? I said, well, hey, as soon as I rolled by, I just got to look. Well, told your ass. So,
Dude, look, we were coming. This is what we're going to end on. This is a great story. I was coming home from Atlanta, and I'm flying. Like, If I got below 90, it was only for little pieces of area.
Oh, reckless driving. All right, cool.
Dude. So I get pulled over, and I never saw the guy. Somewhere in Georgia. And
Georgia, dude. They're
motherfucker was in a lake.
Trust me. They're
hiding behind a bush.
Trust me.
Anyway, he pulled me over. As soon as I saw the lights, I told Courtney, I was like, we're getting a ticket. Like, I was going fast.
State trooper?
No, he wasn't a statey. So he comes walking up to the car. It's a black guy, and he is more redneck than Randy Moss. Like, way more country. He's got a dip in his mouth.
As hell, too.
Dude, he's got a dip in his mouth. He said, saw you back there. You was going 86 mile an hour. Any reason to be going that fast? You're trying to get home because he sees I got Bama plates. I was like, yeah, man, just trying to get home, going to Mobile, Alabama. And he said, all right, then. He said, any reason for you to contest my radar? You want me to calibrate it? I said, no, sir. He said, all right, then. He walks back to the car. This motherfucker's back there for like 10 minutes. I look at Courtney and I said, we're getting a ticket. He's back there writing that sumbitch up. We're getting a ticket. So he comes back to the car. He said, now, I hate doing this. I just been on us real hard about it. He said, I got you 86. He said, now, if it was 84 or something like that, he said, you wouldn't have to come up here and do you driving, whatever. He's like, you just pay it online, wouldn't go on your record or nothing. He said, I could be. He said, like I said, they're being real hard on us about this right now. He said, but I could. You know what? He said, you've been so nice and everything. I'm going to drop that down to 84. It won't go on your record. You just come up here and pay for it. And I was like, oh, man, thank you. He said, that sound all right to you, miss? Talking to Courtney. And she's like, yeah, that's great. And I said, man, I ought to give you a shout out or something. He said, no, can't be doing nothing like that. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, if you ever follow Southern Grandpa, and he said, that's you. And he looked at her and he said, and that's you. And dude, he went and got his phone and pulled up our skit. And he was like, oh my God. He said, that's you. And that's you. Talking to Courtney. He said, give me that fucking ticket. He said, give me that fucking ticket. And then he started videoing us. And he's like, yeah, before y'all start, I just gave him a warning. I didn't give him no damn ticket. I'm going to be famous. And like, freaked out.
That's crazy.
Oh, it was so awesome. It was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. I'm losing my mind. We're all laughing, like dying laughing. Like we can't breathe.
Dude, that's crazy.
And let me go. I was like, I'm going to slow it down, man. He said, I don't care.
He said he don't give a
no. But dude, he was just so happy.
Like, damn.
Hey, dude, he followed, like he was already following me and everything. He was freaking out.
And that has to be like,
that's the coolest thing in the world.
Just to think like that's this random ass guy. It's just like, because I mean, you got damn near 2 million followers.
Almost 3.
Well, on all of them. Well, all your platforms.
That's right.
Yeah. Was he was on TikTok or what?
He was on TikTok. That's what he pulled me up on.
That's crazy, man. Hey, I know you was like fucking stoked.
Oh, dude. I was already happy that he was just going to pay it. I was like, dude, whatever. $100 and whatever dollars, I'll pay it. No big deal. Probably $180, something like that. Nope.
He just snatched the damn
ticket.
He
said, give me that fucking ticket. I was like, dude, what?
Okay, so speaking of you saying people know you, tell the story about the kid that knew you.
Oh, yeah, on Halloween. Dude, on Halloween, I will. Dude, before this quick story, we went to Topgolf yesterday, and when we first got there, Courtney's like, those guys right beside us, they were probably like 16, 17 years old. She said they recognized you. And I was like, okay. And she said that right when we got there. You're there for 2 hours. Dude, every time I look over there, they'd just be going. Like, yeah. And at the very end, like we got 10 minutes left. Yeah. I feel a tap on my shoulder, and it's this girl. She's like, are you Justin Stagner? And I said, yeah. And dude, as soon as I said that, all the guys over there said, and like they still wouldn't come down there. I was like, do y'all want a picture? Dude, as soon as I said like this picture, they said, and they all started walking down there.
I don't know why people be so nervous.
I was like, dude, look, guys, if any of y'all recognize me anywhere, I'm always going to be nice. I'm always going to say, hey, you can get a picture. I mean, don't interrupt me and my son when we're eating. He's 5 years old.
Be respectful.
Be respectful. Wait for me to get done. I will easily say hello and take a picture. But it's Halloween last year, which has been about a year ago almost. And I'm dressed as Grandpa because we're going to do some content. And we're shooting content throughout the night, and everybody's recognizing me and going nuts, and it was cool. And this kid walks up, and he's probably like 8 years old. And he's like, are you really him? Are you him? Or no, he asked Courtney first. He said, is that him? And Courtney said, yeah. And he's like, no, but like, is that really him? Or is he just in a costume tonight? And she's like, no, that's really him. And I turned around and I was like, oh, what is it, man? And he's like, are you really the guy? And I said, yeah. And he says, do one. And I go just like this. I was like, I'm going to fold you up like a 4th grade love letter. And as soon as I said it, his face said, oh, no, man. Nice try. Too deep, man. Too deep. Good try. Good try, though. And like, walks off. Give him a minute.
Oh my God.
But dude, he just walked off like I wasn't shit. And I found myself like I was like inside, I was like, you got to prove to this little 8-year-old that that's you. So I do Aunt Dolores' voice, and I was like, oh, I can't remember what I said. Come here today. And he turns around and he's like, and like we're driving off, and I was like, sorry.
Fuck your picture.
Dude, that little dude shit on me and walked off.
Dude, that's
like
funny.
his face. Oh no, man, too deep, man. Good try though. And like walked off.
That's fucking hilarious, dog.
Oh man! All
That's
right, we went way
hilarious.
too long. This has been so much fun. We got to do it all the time.
Yeah, all the time, man.
Guys, be on the lookout because we do have a video idea that has to come out around the Halloween time. So this is it's gonna be
a good one.
lit.
It's gonna be a good one.
Y'all check out Brother Mal on nothing that he's doing.
Man, Twitch, TikTok, all that. I'm gonna have
If you look it up, he won't be there.
Brother Mal.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
All right. One day. All right, man. Y'all, thanks. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. Bye.